I would be in my bed and hear a knock at the front door. It would creak open and I would hear whispers. I knew it was another slave coming through the Underground Railroad. I hoped and prayed these people would stay safe, and my parents would be caught trying to smuggle them into freedom. The free slaves and my parents taught me to think for myself and express my opinions. So here I am today to encourage you to do the same. But please forgive me if I'm hard to understand. Speaking in front of people really isn't my strong point. I remember when I went to the 1852 National Women's Rights Convention in Syracuse, New York. I was sitting in the front row trying to calm my nerves, wiping my sweaty palms on my dress. Please welcome Matilda Joslyn Gage to the stage, I heard Lucretia Mott announce. Slowly, I stood up. My heart pounded against my chest and I could barely stand. I grabbed my daughter Helen's hand and pulled her to the voting with me. Being the youngest woman there, and this being my first time speaking in public, I was quite nervous, but alas, I started to speak. It has been but a short time since the most common rudiments of education were deemed sufficient for any woman. Could she but read tolerably and write her name, it was enough. When I had finished my speech, the applause started again. Though I was nervous at the time, and probably nobody could understand me, I was proud because I knew what I said was true. Women really were treated unequally, and it was wrong. But I hope I inspired somebody that day. Speaking of inspiring, I want to inspire you to think that not only white men and women, but all people deserve the same rights, like the Native Americans. In the 1870s, I spoke out about the cruel treatment of Native Americans, and I got rewarded. The Wolf Clan of the Mohawk Nation adopted me into their tribe. The event is still as clear as day to me. The chief said, "You one of us now, we thank. You Kuranian Hawi, she who holds the sky." At that very moment, I looked up into the sky and saw a bird cut across the clouds. Feeling the wind on my face, I knew I really was the sky carrier for these people. After spending time with the Wolf Clan, I realized in the Mohawk Nation's government, the power between the sexes was nearly equal, and this empowered me even more to fight for the rights of women. So here I am today at the age of 62, still fighting, even though I have heart disease. And I want you to fight too. So I'm leaving you with this. There is a word sweeter than mother, home, or heaven. That word is liberty. Now, before I go, any questions?